I haven't done an unboxing in quite some time because I haven't received any boxes. My next book isn't coming out until October. It's Fallen Star, the sixth Eve Ronin novel. I've already gotten the galleys for that. It's too soon to get the hardcovers, the final copies, so I have no idea what this is. So we'll find out together. Of course, now is when all the cars go by all loud. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, it's wrapped up too well to be a book. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, this is surprise, a long overdue one. I wrote a book about 10 years ago, I think it was. It was called King City, and it was sort of my attempt to do contemporary Gunsmoke, about a guy in a lawless city who is outnumbered, outgunned, but manages to prevail through sheer strength of character. It was sort of modern day Western. It was called King City, and it was supposed to be a series of novels. It did very well, but around the time that King City came out was when Janet Ivanovich and I decided to write a series of books together, and we wrote those 5 Fox and O'Hare books, and my publisher very kindly allowed me to set King City aside while I did those books with Janet. And by the time I was ready to come back to King City, the editors I was working with were gone, and I had other ideas for books, and King City sort of faded into my rearview mirror. However, it did well, and back in December of 2021, it crossed 100,000 copies sold. I don't know why the shadow box is so delayed, but it's one of the great things my publisher does is they commemorate these milestones with wonderful things like this shadow box. I guess this one fell through the cracks, but hey, better late than never, and I'm thrilled and touched that they sent this to me. So 100,000 of you enjoyed this book, and presumably thousands more since December of 2021. It was a special book for me. The themes that I addressed in the story have sort of run through the Eve Ronin novels as well. And I've thought about going back to King City over the years. The reason I haven't is I've gotten so caught up in the 6 Eve Ronins and the 3 Sharpen Walkers and the 3 Ian Ludlow spy novels that this just sort of fell by the wayside. And the themes that I addressed in this book directly, I'm kind of tackling now in a new way in the book I'm writing now. That's not set like King City in a fictional place, but a real place, and might be more resonant as a result. Doesn't mean I won't come back to King City. I love that character. I love that world I created. It just seems to be so long ago now. But I can't tell you how much I appreciate the 100,000 of you and more who've read and enjoyed this book, and how much I appreciate you every day that I sit down to write. Thank you so much for your support and readership. It means everything to me. It allows me to keep telling the stories that fill my head. I have more stories than I'm able to write, and I'm glad you're there to read them. Thank you so much.